Ladies and gentlemen, buckle up. Because what we're about to dive into isn't just messy, it's full-blown chaos. We're talking about love, betrayal, and a hip-hop heartbreak so wild it shook the internet. The streets are still talking, and the timeline hasn't stopped spinning. So let's talk about it. Did Eazy the Block Captain really admit that he knowingly took Remy Ma away from her husband, Papoose? Like he just walked in, snatched her heart, and didn't even flinch? Not only did he confess, but he said it like he was proud of it. Like this was just another clever line in a battle rap. But this wasn't a bar. This was real life. So where were you when the news hit? Because baby, the internet cracked open like an egg. Fans were shocked. Memes started flying. And Remy? Silent. Dead silent. Not a word. No denial. No explanation. Just quiet. And sometimes, silence says more than 1,000 tweets. Let's rewind for a second, because to really feel this story, we have to understand the history. For years, Remy Ma and Papoose were that couple. They were the gold standard in hip-hop love. He stood by her through her prison sentence. He stayed loyal. He wrote her songs, stood by her at events, and wore coordinated outfits with her on red carpets. People looked up to them. They weren't just married. They were a movement. So when whispers started swirling earlier this year that Remy was spending more and more time with battle rapper Eazy the Block Captain, fans didn't believe it. No way would she risk it all for some up-and-coming lyricist, right? But then came the late-night studio sessions, the cryptic Instagram posts, the sudden announcement that Remy was managing Eazy's career. When did she become a music executive? People were confused, but still hopeful it was just business. That hope died fast. A leaked video from a battle rap after-party showed Remy and Eazy a little too close for comfort. We're talking hand on the thigh, whispering in each other's ears, laughing like they were in high school. That kind of body language doesn't lie. Still, neither of them said anything publicly. Until Eazy, during a live stream, looked straight into the camera and said, "I didn't steal anybody's girl. She walked away. I just picked her up." Mic. Drop. The internet exploded. Suddenly, this wasn't just a rumor. It was real. Papoose, who had been so quiet through it all, became the face of heartbreak. Fans started posting old clips of him crying during Remy's performances. People were tagging him, asking if he was okay. He hadn't said a word, just disappeared. But that kind of silence, it screams. Behind the scenes, it was getting even uglier. An anonymous tipster, reportedly close to Remy's glam squad, spilled some serious tea. According to them, the chemistry between Remy and Eazy had been obvious since early 2023. He was always around, even when he wasn't supposed to be. He'd pop up at interviews, linger backstage at events, always staying just close enough to be noticed. They called him the Shadow. And then the shift happened. Remy started acting different. She was colder toward Papoose. Her Instagram posts stopped being couple goals and turned into vague, soft launch energy. Pictures with hidden faces, moody captions, and carefully cropped images. The worst part? Sources say Papoose had no idea. To him, everything still seemed okay. He was out here thinking they were solid, while she had already checked out emotionally. And Eazy? He knew exactly what he was doing. People close to him say he's always admired Remy. Not just her music, her. Some even claim he used to tell his friends, "Watch, I'm gonna be with her one day." So was this fate? Or was it a long, calculated game? And here's where things got even messier. Instead of laying low while the gossip flared up, Eazy leaned all the way in. He started posting subtle couple-style photos, never showing her full face, but everyone knew. Matching outfits, cryptic, captions. One said, "Sometimes the prize isn't a trophy, it's peace." Sir, if this is peace, what does war look like? Meanwhile, Papoose stayed quiet. No posts, no interviews, no clapbacks. Just gone. Then came the heartbreak. Someone close to the couple allegedly leaked screenshots of text messages between Papoose and Remy. And they were brutal. One message read, "I gave you everything. All I ever asked for was respect." Another, "You didn't just break my heart, you embarrassed me." And him flaunting it like a win? That's on you. Phew. That wasn't just cheating. That was soul-crushing betrayal. This man rode for her. He supported her through everything. And this was how she paid him back? TikTok had a field day. Emotional videos showing old clips of their love story flooded the app. Her coming home from prison, their vow renewals, his tearful moments at her shows, all set to sad piano music. The captions? He didn't deserve this. And yet, Remy stayed silent. No apology, no public statement. Just more selfies, fashion promos, and brand deals. Like she'd turned the page and left the rest of us stuck back in the heartbreak chapter. But just when people thought it couldn't get any worse, another leak. An audio recording from a backstage moment surfaced. Allegedly, it was Remy whispering to Eazy, "He's a good man, but he doesn't excite me anymore. You make me feel 25 again." Boom. That hit harder than any battle bar Eazy's ever spit. TikTok went into detective mode, analyzing the voice, comparing it to interviews, matching the tone. Fans were convinced it was her. Then came the DMs. Screenshots showed private conversations between Remy and Eazy from nearly a year ago. In one, she wrote, "Sometimes I wish we could just disappear. No cameras, no guilt, just peace." Another, "You're the only person who listens without making me feel broken." At that point, even the most loyal fans didn't know what to believe. Some blamed Remy, others came for Eazy, and some celebrated like their favorite rapper just dropped a platinum album. Memes showed him as the king who captured the queen, while Papoose faded into the background. The internet has never been more divided. And in a recent podcast interview, Eazy was asked if he regretted any of it. His answer? Regret? Nah. Sometimes, people outgrow their story. I'm just part of her next chapter. Cold. Just cold. So now the question remains, was this a love story, a betrayal, a publicity stunt, or the slow, painful end of a fairy tale we all believed in? One thing's for sure, the drama isn't over, and this storm, it's just getting started. Some people are just meant to cross paths, even if the timing is all wrong. When someone asked Eazy the block captain if he was ever scared that Papoose might confront him, he laughed. "I got love for that man," he said. "But love don't mean ownership. If she left, she was never mine to begin with." That quote spread like wildfire. Blogs reposted it. Fans clipped it. The shade was too real, and you better believe Papoose saw it. That's when he finally broke his silence. Late one night, Papoose went live on Instagram. No music, no lights, just him, sitting in the dark in a hoodie, looking completely drained. He didn't call out any names. He didn't trash talk.